Alright guys, so this is how I feed my fish. I grab some of their food, throw a pinch of it into a little cup of water, and a little bit more in there. I kind of just gauge. I don't really have a set amount that I feed, you know, it's a little less, a little more each day. And I don't have any issues with this. So then another one, put in the bigger pellets, and that should be good for those. And I let it sit for a few minutes, 3-5 minutes, like 10 minutes tops, because if not, the food gets too soggy and it just clouds up your water really bad. And with the fry, actually have another thing of food around here because this is my brand new one. Here it is. So as you guys can see, I really dig that food. Fish really like it as well. I like it. It's a pretty reasonable price and seems to really help the fry grow. So this stuff is tiny, as you guys will see right now. Just kind of pinch it in there. As you guys can see, the fish eat it right up. And with these guys, I don't let the food. I don't have any problems with it. I haven't had any problems with it, so until they get a little bit bigger, I won't be doing that. Same thing over here. Over here, I kind of just crush it up in my fingers a little bit more. Some of these guys have some tiny, tiny mouths. But as you can see, they go straight for it as well. And over here, these guys are all done. They're little pigs. So I'll get another little bunch and just throw it in there for them. Let them eat it up. I mean, in a few seconds, maybe I'll show you what some of these guys look like. And they look like tiny little cichlids holding a mouthful of eggs, because they just stuff themselves. And here in this container, it's the 3mm pellet. And same thing with these guys, the fry. I don't have an issue feeding it dry to them. They eat it right up. Now the reason I tell you guys that doing this to your food can either make your fish live or die is because I've had this happen to me with, you know, maybe a handful of fish where I buy them. They're doing really well in the tank. 1 week later, you know, they're eating, and then 1 week later, boom, they're not eating. They're kind of just in the corner of the tank. They don't react to me dropping food. I'll try and drop it right in front of their face, and they'll kind of go for it and just spit it out. And about another week later, you have a dead fish. And you don't know why. What happened? Was it the store's fault? Did they sell me a sick fish? Most of the times, sometimes it can happen where you will get a sick fish from the store. But what I've learned is that fish that was eating really well was eating too well. And he stuffed himself to the point where that food literally expanded in his stomach and just bloated him. And as a result, he can get a parasite or just like get sick from it and it will cause them to no longer want to eat. So that is what I've learned from, as you guys can see, this guy is hungry. That's what I've learned from my time as a fish keeper. See what this new guy's eating. Yeah, I think he got a pellet. Yeah. Whereas you guys can see, it gets devoured pretty quick. But here's what I'm telling you, if you leave it in the water for too long, it gets really soft, so you'll find it pretty easier and kind of get the tank all cloudy and murky. Might also be getting rid of this venustus because he just is not a very pretty venustus. I mean, he has that blue face, but he doesn't have that yellow color throughout the body. Here's my clown loach, my Tucson Adonis.